All right, so let's get into these handbags. There are some SLGs on this list as well, but of course handbags is where my heart lies. I will be looking down at my phone just to refer to the pictures that I have here, and we are going to be starting off strong with a new handbag design that I've been absolutely loving. This is the Drop Hobo handbag. This comes in a PM size as well as one size bigger, and I just absolutely love the look of this bag. It comes in the monogram canvas, and then it also has a black leather trimming, and I just feel like this is made for carefree yet stylish everyday use, which is definitely how I like to use my handbags. Now, to get this bag in the PM size, it does come with a pretty high price tag for a mainly canvas bag. It is retailing for $3,450 in Canadian, so yes, that is quite high, but some of the things I like about this bag is, quite frankly, the kind of unique trapezoidal shape, and then the fact that it does have that kind of shoulder hobo look too. That is a style that's very much been trending. I do feel like even in the PM size, it is more than big enough to get your everyday essentials in, and quite frankly, I'm not always a fan of the way that the black leather looks with my monogram handbags. However, in this case, because it is just the piping around the bag, I do really like the way that it goes with the monogram canvas. There's one other thing that you'll get with this handbag that is also in black leather, and that is a luggage tag. So I feel like this bag, though it's kind of like a more up-to-date and modern design, it does come with a lot of heritage elements, being of course some of the monogram canvas and then the luggage tag added for an extra little razzle dazzle. The next bag we're going to talk about is a variation of a classic from this fashion house, and that is the Speedy Cargo Vibe bag. Now, I'm particularly looking at this one in the really nice off-white cream color, and I think this one is really unique. It's cool, it's definitely edgy. There's a lot to talk about here. I like the fact that the shoulder straps are a little bit elongated so you can actually throw it over your shoulder. I also like the fact that you're getting the exterior cargo pockets on either side of the bag. I think that's a really nice touch. I also really like the fact that this bag is a little bit more pared back if you get it in this leather variation. There isn't monogram all over it, but there is some foiling that says Louis Vuitton Paris on it. I can appreciate those details very much. So the edginess here is you'll find that the hardware is in a silver color. So that's something that's a little bit different, not as common for Louis Vuitton women's handbags, and I do think I like that feature. There are a couple pieces that I've seen that are new from Louis Vuitton that are definitely a little bit more edgier than their traditional classic bags. What do you think on this take of the Speedy bag? Do you think that you're all speedied out, you've seen them do all the variations that you need to see, or are you a fan of this style too? I would be interested to hear your opinion on this one, because I have heard some mixed reviews on it, that people think it's a bit overdone, a little too trendy, and then there's other people who are here for the creativity and this kind of cargo extra pocket trend, of course this being Louis Vuitton's version of that trend. When it comes to this bag though, it is going to set you back a pretty penny. In Canadian, this retails for $5,100. Would you be willing to pay that price for this variation of the Speedy? Next, we're going to be talking about an SLG, and this is a wallet in particular that I have always loved, and it's one of the newer styles from the fashion house. When it comes to SLG and wallet type items, I have two that I use quite frequently, I would say. I have the Rosalie coin purse, and then I also have my key pouch. Now, the key pouch is something I use, in fact, every single day, and that is the main item I use as my wallet, as long as I don't need to carry any extra cards and or money. And I love the fact that my keys are able to stay attached to it as well. I also have the Rosalie coin purse, and certainly that fits a lot more, but I really do like the slender profile of the key pouch. So I feel like the Lisa wallet, which is the one we're talking about next, is really going to kind of fuse both of the things that I like about both wallets into one. It has a very nice slim profile, and it does have card slots on the inside, as well as there's a spot where you can put your cash. There is a zipper compartment as well, but the best thing about this one is that it comes in the Damier Azur print. Now, Damier Azur is one of my favorite prints. I have my pochette accessoire in this print, and I'm really a fan of using this in the spring and summer, but quite frankly, all year round as well. And if you're a fan of the matchy-matchy kind of look, then this version of the Lisa wallet is definitely a good one to consider. This is going to retail for $685, and I feel like for what you're getting here, such a versatile wallet with that slim profile, I think it's definitely worth the price point here. I also love how you have the beautiful pink interior, and then you have that LV zip too. So though it's kind of understated, it definitely has some key features that make it a winner in my books. Next up, I was kind of surprised by this piece because this is from a line from Louis Vuitton that quite frankly, I am not much of a fan of. Let me know what you guys think of the low-key range from Louis Vuitton, but I stumbled across the low-key wallet on chain bag, and I was pleasantly surprised with what I saw. Now, I have noticed that with certain lines from Louis Vuitton, you'll find wallet on chain bags that are quite pricey. This one is no exception. This is $3,500 in Canadian, and again, this is for a wallet on chain bag. It does come with a shoulder strap that is in leather, and this bag is fully in leather, which I truly can appreciate. If we're gonna be paying higher price points, I'm expecting to see a good amount of leather there. Now, this also, of course, as it states in the name, does have that key lock on there as well, and that is what's prominent in the main design of this bag. Otherwise, it's quite understated. The one that I like comes in the cognac kind of colorway, so if you're into your browns, this could be a really good option. I also do like that the strap is removable, so you could use it as a clutch kind of moment, or you can interchange these straps just to your liking, depending on how you want to use it. But what really interested me is similarly to the Felicie Pochette, this actually does have card slot inserts within the bag that you can take out depending on if you prefer to use that or not. The compartments that come inside of this bag are in the monogram canvas, so I feel like, again, it's super fun to interchange this if you want to use it in some of your bigger bags, if you want to use this as organization, if you want to use it as a catch-all. I think it's really fun to get those extras, and as I said, I like that Louis Vuitton seems to be adding a little bit more of those within their bags. Now, you might also say we're definitely paying a price for those extras. It's not like they're just adding it to a base level price, unfortunately. But again, I do think that when you're getting these pieces, the more kind of cute little add-ons or accessories that you can add, I think the better. Next up, this is something that I thought was gone for good, and though I don't know if I could see myself getting a bag in this collection in particular, I love to see that it is back. This is the Mon Monogram customizations you can do to a select few handbags from Louis Vuitton, and it's very similar to the My LV Heritage that was in fact discontinued. You will find this on the MM and GM size of the Neverfull. You'll also find this on versions of the On-the-Go tote. You can get this in the Speedy 30 as well as this new edition, which is the side trunk. So these are definitely some very classic pieces from the fashion house. So I can see why they selected these ones as the options to be for those ones that you can customize with your initials, with certain stamps on the bags, with those stripes that we're used to. I do really like this feature, and I think that it's nice for those people who want to add a personal touch to their items. This also is available on certain SLGs as well, but as of right now, for what I could see, those were the bags that it was available. Now, of course, you're going to pay a little bit of a premium to get this added on, but I feel like if it's something that you really like and it's a bag that you plan on having in your collection forever, it can be really cool to have this personalized variation. I'm gonna show you guys a version that I put together on the website, and I thought it was quite cute. You can play around with the colors, the stamps, and whether or not you want your initials or any lettering on there as well. Were you guys a fan of the LV My Heritage when it was a thing? Do you think that you're going to get a bag that you can customize and do this new Mon Monogram? Or are you a fan of just the classic silhouette with no any alteration? One thing I will say that I noticed though, I looked to see if you were able to get a version of this with treated leather, whereas with the My Heritage on some of the bags, like the Alma BB for example, you were able to get it with black leather and their monogram, and I know a lot of people like that because of course we know when you typically get your monogram bags, they're going to have the Vachetta leather that is prone to getting stained from water, snow, spills, all of those kind of things. I didn't see that you can alter your bag in that way anymore, so I know that was one thing about the Heritage customizations a lot of people liked, Unless you have seen different, let us know down below in the comments, but to me it seems like they did not bring that version back, unfortunately. The last SLG that I'm gonna mention here is another cute one, and you'll notice it is a very similar profile to the Lisa wallet. This is that LV pocket wallet, and I think it is so adorable. Like I said, it has a very slim profile, which I do appreciate, and it is a bifold wallet, so it will open up. There is a little pouch compartment where you can put your coins or cash. There are a couple card slots, and then I also like the fact that there is the cute little charms on the side of this piece. How adorable is that? Now, as much as I do like that there's a little extra something with the charms with this SLG, I do wonder sometimes if it will get in the way when fitting it into my smaller mini bags, but I do think for the look and the charm aesthetic, it is quite cute, and I feel like I could see past it. The LV Charms range has definitely been, I feel like, a good seller at the brand, as we're seeing a lot of different variations come out with this print as well. But I also wanted to mention that this comes with the beautiful pink interior, which I feel like always has me a sucker for these pieces, and I really, really love the look of this too. What do you guys think about this variation? Would you get this version, or are you thinking you'd be more inclined to get the Lisa wallet? Again, they are quite similar, but this one has just a little bit of a difference to it. This one is more expensive though than the Lisa wallet. This retails for $910 in Canadian. So I feel like because of the price point, I don't know if the charms do it enough for me to want to pay that extra, $200 plus, but I do really like the look of it. And if you're a fan of the LV Charms line, then this is such a cute option. If you are a fan of the charms, then this next bag might just be a winner for you as well. This is the LV Blooms wallet on chain. So what I like about this piece, it comes with a couple different varieties of ways that you can wear this handbag. I love that it comes with a leather strap that is adjustable, so you can wear it as a long shoulder or even a crossbody. And then I also love that you can dress up this look, and you can also wear it with a beautiful gold chain. I am a fan of the gold chains that LV provides. I find they're very substantial, so shiny, and it really does help bring a bag from day to night quite nicely. I also like that this is a full leather bag as well, so the fact that we're getting the option of a leather strap is certainly a plus as well. What I like about this too, there is the LV logo on the front of the bag, but there also is a cute little dangling charm as well, and I feel like it really adds a little something with not being too in your face. This is not a fully monogrammed bag. As I said, this comes in leather, but I do feel like that adds a little bit of spark to it. It comes in a couple colors too, and if you are into the spring color vibes, they have some stunning seasonal colors, like a beautiful kind of coral pink that would be so cute for this time of year. I also really like the fact that though this is a wallet on chain, you'll be able to get your essentials in there quite nicely. It can definitely fit a phone and a couple other necessities. I think this would also be a great bag for travel because, like I said, it's not completely decked out in monogram or anything like that. If you needed to flip the bag over to be a bit more discreet, you certainly can. And I like the fact that it would pack really nicely into a suitcase as well. Lastly, the price point is something that I am really quite a fan of for this handbag. It retails for $2,560. This is the first time that I feel like I've seen a piece from LV that I've actually been on board with the price point. By no means am I saying it's a cheap bag, but I feel like, again, for full leather, getting multiple different strap variations, this is a price that I could definitely get behind. What do you guys think of this wallet on chain? Is this one that you have seen before? Again, it is one of the newer pieces, but I am really a fan, and I would be tempted to try this on in store. And once you try it on in store, anything could happen after that. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of your support. Please be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you are enjoying the content, and hit the subscribe button down below if you've not already. I really do appreciate all of your likes, your comments, and when you guys subscribe, it means the most to me, and I really do appreciate it. But we still have one more bag we have to talk about, and I did touch on this in one of my past videos too, but now that I've seen it come out on the website, the love has definitely grown for this bag. It is the mini bum bag in the Damier Azur print. I love this variation of the bum bag, and I think it's so cute for spring and summer. I could definitely just see myself traveling, running errands with that bag, crossbody. I love the Damier Azur print, and I feel like the way it looks with the vachetta on this particular piece is just stunning. What also got me is, as I've said, I am a sucker for the color pink. So when you open up the bum bag, it has that beautiful suede kind of lining on the inside in that beautiful ballerine pink. Who does not love that color? So I feel like overall this bag just carries such a nice look with it. It is casual, easy to wear, but it does have a little bit of something to it, like I said, with that pink interior. We probably are familiar with this style already, but you do get the gold chain as well as the leather crossbody strap too. So for me, this is a really great version of the bag to get if you wanted something a little bit different from just the monogram canvas or even one of the empreinte leather versions. Do you guys like the fact that Louis Vuitton has been coming out with a lot of Damier Azur pieces lately? Are you team Damier Azur or team monogram? Let me know down below in the comments. Personally, I feel like Damier Azur might actually be my favorite print. I don't have anything in a handbag that's in monogram canvas, but I do love my Damier Azur pochette accessoire, as I mentioned. So this bag really piques my interest. The price of this is retailing for $2,710, and it has gone up in price since it has first been released, but again, it's been such a popular style, so quite frankly, I'm not really surprised. Let me know down below if you guys are also mini bum bag lovers too. That is it for today, guys. Those are the pieces that I have been keeping an eye out for that are new releases from Louis Vuitton. Let me know what you guys are eyeing and what you guys are craving on your wish list as well. Let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.